Welcome to Lance Corporal Hawk 30, a reaction and gaming channel. How's it flying, guys? This is Lance Corporal Hawk 30 with another episode of MLP. I'm taking a couple of... There are going to be two reactions today. Both things outside of the watch later list. Meaning they're things that aren't going to show up, that are not available to watch on YouTube. So I'm going to watch them outside of YouTube. The first is another episode of MLP. I'm going to put it out today. And the second one being the first actual episode of Red vs. Blue that I'm going to react to of Season 16. I've seen all the other Red vs. Blue seasons. There might be some older PSAs of theirs I might not have seen. But, yeah, I'm going to be going to the Rooster Teeth website to record a reaction to Red vs. Blue Season 16, Episode 1 after this. But anyways, on to the matter at hand. Always remember to support HASBRO with their creations and such. Go watch the actual show, buy the products, whatnot. Anyways, this is Rockhoof and a Hard Place. Now, I wish I remembered his name, but it was one of the pillars, the big Nordic-looking one. And it looks like we're back at his old village. So, we're gonna see how this unfolds. I don't know how it will, but let's see. This will be slightly cropped out.
You're going to have to work faster than that if you plan to dig up my whole village, lass. Let me help.
Thank you, Rockhoof.
Rockhoof.
We're trying to carefully preserve every bit of history here.
This place is full of memories.
I'd imagine so.
Did I tell you about the time our chieftain knocked down 5 boulders with the kick of a weighted ball?
Stop that!
But that's what this is for.
Maybe in the past. Now it belongs in a museum. Safe, preserved, untouched.
Next you'll be saying I shouldn't have used the old sweat lodge.
So, you see why Rockhoof...
I think we see the problem here. On a side note, Rockhoof seems to be pretty nonchalant about the fact that the village he grew up in is now nothing but an archaeological site. I don't know if it's still early on in the episode. I don't know if they're going to press on that later on or what. We'll see.
Rockhoof isn't an ideal fit for my team. Perhaps you could use his unusual talents?
Of course, Professor Fossil. We'd be honored to have a pillar of Equestria on our staff.
Oh, thanks, Celestia.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that apple's made of wood. What a horrible trick to play.
Has any pony seen my decorative centerpieces?
Um.
They're right here.
Good luck!
Uh-huh. Okay, here's where... Is it me or does music seem out of sync to you? I just turned it... Oh yeah, that is out of sync. It seemed like everything else was in sync so far. But anyways, I think I see one of the problems they're gonna have. I'm guessing it's not gonna focus so much on his village, him being in his village, so much as it is him needing to adjust to the modern era. I'm guessing. And the way things have changed, not just, I'd say technologically, but we haven't seen many technological advancements. Well, you did see the Manhattan in trains, I'm assuming, so yeah, there would be something, but yeah. Okay, yeah,
Thank you all. I know I'm new to your world, But there's one thing I learned when I saved my village from a rushing river of hot lava. There's nothing you can't do with hard work. And the shovel!
Maybe you better avoid.
Maybe stand on stage.
Spike, you're not strong enough yet.
So, every creature dismissed. We'll see.
Wait a minute. I did not see the... Who was the writer? No. Who's the writer of this episode? I want to know for
So join me in
posterity
welcoming
cases
Professor
later.
Rockhoof to our faculty.
And where?
Thank you.
Written by... You pronounce that Kaida? Kaida Mpambara. Okay. I don't know who that is. I do not recognize that name. So, okay. Yeah, this is going to be more on his social awkwardness in the modern era, I believe.
We'll see you in class.
Okie dokie.
You think that new pony is gonna be the weirdest teacher at school? Or just one of the weirdest? You wanna like new
Yeah, she's going to take a real liking to him.
yak?
And he smashes things like a yak, smells like a yak.
Yes! He perfect!
Guys, he's one
fangirling.
of the pillars. He's like pony history.
Hello, class! Well, I'm your new theory and defense of friendship teacher.
Theory and defense of friendship.
But,
Okay.
I haven't had a chance to look at Headmare Twilight's notes yet. What have you all been learning?
We just studied all about how Princess Celestia
Uh-huh.
and Luna used a spell to trap Discord in Stone Sleep for hundreds of moons.
Oh, so it's a class about stories, is it?
Stories, yeah. And we never, ever get homework.
Good.
No.
The best way to teach colts and fillies is by experience. Like the time I was in the woods and ran across an Ursa Major.
Oh, dear lordy.
We're not doing that, right?
You fight Ursa Major? All alone?
Aye, and I defeated her too.
Now this, I'm interested.
Okay.
How'd Professor Rockhoof win?
Well, that's quite a tale.
Alrighty.
Professor Fossil said, it sounds like Rockhoof just hasn't settled into modern times yet.
Yeah.
Our school is the perfect place for that. Plus, we get a new teacher.
This may be the fastest friendship problem you ever solved.
I doubt it.
Dodge, thrust, shovel leap, shovel throw. Shovel whack. Now you lot be the Ursa Major. Lots of growl in mind.
Okay, some student interaction.
Maybe classrooms were less breakable in the old days.
Yeah.
What
Outside.
happened next?
The huge beastie jumped out of the moonlit mist. Her fearsome fangs at my throat. But I rolled clear.
Then what?
She backed me up against the wall.
Perhaps an outdoors class would be better suited for you.
Ready to pounce.
In a rock quarry, maybe.
I looked at her. She looked at me. And I say,
Professor Rockhoof?
no, guess again. Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oops.
Class, why don't we go ahead and take lunch early today? Rockhoof, can we take a walk outside?
Okay, him adjusting to modern times is going to be probably
Our
the
school is
issue.
about finding your own special way to teach.
And we can already tell you're a smash with the class.
But maybe you could do a little less smashing in the classroom.
Sorry about that. I did get a bit carried away. The students were so interested in my tale.
I know it's a big change, but I think you're gonna fit in just...
Fire!
Rockhoof, wait!
No time! The building's ablaze! We have to get every pony out!
Professor Rockhoof, best teacher ever!
Okay, what's this miscommunication going on?
Let's get you outside, wee ones!
They just don't fit us!
Of course, you want to be happy about it.
Alley-oop.
Rockhoof?
What are you doing?
Saving the school!
Some pony kindly explain what is the meaning of all this water. I'm not sure, but I think it...
Yeah.
Sorry, Rarity, but I had to put out the rage in Inferno.
Inferno? Where?
Did you not see the smoke and flame?
Yeah, that was us. You know, dragons, having a fire-breathing competition.
You and... What?
They do it all the time.
Oh.
That's what we were trying to tell you.
We know you're used to being a hero, Rockhoof.
Maybe brief him on these things before there's a problem. Like, okay, I get you. Maybe that's not the first thing you think of whenever you're getting a new teacher and such. Briefing them on, like, the... But, yeah. So, realistically, what would immediately follow of it like that would be them telling him about the eccentricities that go on in the school, about the routines and such. Let him know how the school functions. Let him know the goings-on and such. That way, there'll be less confusion in the future. I get a feeling we're going to get a more trial by fire type thing. No pun intended.
Only what we need here is a teacher.
One who doesn't ruin an entire class's friendship quilts. Do you know how hard it is to stitch a pineapple pattern?
My deepest apologies. I'm not used to living with dragons, or much else in this modern time. Professor Fossil made it clear I'm not welcome back in my old village. Seems I don't belong here either.
Oh. Of course, Pinky's the only one happy.
So,
Okey-doke.
apparently finding Rockhoof a new job is a lot harder than we thought. Has any pony had any luck?
Guard pony, maybe? I know you could use one, Twilight. We don't see any guards at your palace. Yeah, I'm bringing that up. There's never any security at a palace for a princess. I think I understand why Josh Scorcher gets so irritated. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna try him out of the post office.
We did.
Oh no.
Do you know where I can find Cranky Doodle Donkey? I need to deliver his medicine. He has a rash in a very embarrassing place.
Was that intentional adult humor? I think they could have inserted a better joke there. I don't know what, but it could have been better.
Ugh, I did not need to hear that.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of us.
Rockhoo's time as a pharmacist didn't work out either.
Spam.
Now, just let me know if this is too much pressure.
Yeah.
Well,
Too much.
Rockhoo's really strong. Maybe we could find him a job carrying heavy stuff.
I tried that already. Sakura needed somebody to help her get supplies, but...
I know you said you only needed a few leaves, but I figured why not bring you the whole thing?
That's why you don't bring the whole thing.
Oh, how horrid.
None of the other pillars seem to be having trouble fitting into the modern world.
Then maybe they can show Rockhoof how they did it. Get him used to living in this time.
Great idea.
I'm mentally going over what each of the other pillars, what their civilizations were like. And what I'm coming up with here is that all the difference here is that, like Rockhoof, it's obvious they're basing this off of Vikings. It's obvious they're basing the civilization he's from like a parallel to Vikings. And not to disparage anybody of Viking descent or anything, but I think in comparison to the ancient Egyptian styling, the ancient Asian, The ancient, well, I'm just going to say ancient English, as per, who the hell, Star Swirl. The ancient Romans, or, Roman lookalikes, and, I'm trying to think, and old swamp folk, medicinal swamp folk. The Vikings tended to be a little bit more on the barbaric side. They had trade, they had commerce, they had all that stuff. They had a system of their own, but in the end, it was a little bit more on the barbaric side. It worked for them while it lasted, until times got to change and they had to keep up the pace or get left behind. So I think that's one of the things here, based on what I'm seeing, that's
Rockhoof
making it.
would be happy to help, and I bet he'd love to visit them.
Most likely, yes. I forgot that part, but so I don't think his friends probably are still feeling the effects of modern civilization. But like I said, he also lived on an island. So, and I get a feeling he didn't leave it very, very much. Like, he obviously did at some point. But yeah, growing up on said island.
Even Canterlot looks different from the old days.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure once you see your old pal Flash Magnus, you'll feel right at home.
Yep.
Trot, 2, 3, 4. Trot, 2, 3, 4. Keep it lively, rookies.
Of course he'd be.
Fingers on sight. Company halt.
Of course he'd settle right back in with the military. Could you loan one or two of those guards there, Flash? Twilight needs some actual security.
Rockhoof, you old ditch digger, you. Flash Magnus, as I live and breathe. Is this your squadron?
After we got out of limbo, I went looking for work for a pony with experience in the Royal Legion. Once a soldier, always a soldier.
Princess Celestia
I got respect for
was happy
that.
to find a new drill sergeant for her guard.
Yeah, that's great. She really put you in a job that big so soon?
Oh, this is nothing. You should see what Miss Main is up to.
Miss Bang?
They made you the royal landscape artist for the Crystal Empire?
For the Crystal Empire?
Wow.
Dang diggity.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I've never worked with crystal before, but in my heart, I know I'm where I belong.
You always could find the beauty in things, but there's not much demand for shovel ponies like me nowadays.
Don't give up hope. See Somnambula. She'll help you find your purpose.
Hey.
Somnambula's a motivational speaker. Bet they didn't even have those back in your time.
Because we didn't need them. Ponies knew what to do with their lives.
Focus on my voice and feel yourself unlock your potential.
Oh boy.
Imagine everything that troubles you as one big cloud. Now, let it float away. You are relaxed, free to do anything you wish.
Too relaxed.
Guess he wished he could take a nap.
I guess so. Okay.
Great Meadowbrook, your home looks just the same as the old days. Wish I could say the same for mine.
Well, I've had to expand my clinic a bit. Many creatures need healing in this modern world.
Oh yeah.
Oh, looks like you could use some too. What's got you heartsick, Rockhoof?
Yeah. Heavy sick.
I can't do my old job like Flash, or adapt like Miss Main, or succeed in something new like Somnambula, or go home like you.
Give it time. Even Star Swirl's still learning about friendship.
True.
Yeah. And I bet Stygian took plenty of time to fit in.
Hey, look what I found. Me and My Shadow, the third hit novel by former villain Stygian. I'm impressed. He's really thriving.
Not helping.
I'm not sure. Maybe I just don't belong in this modern world.
I bet Yana
He's a right man.
would love to introduce you to the yaks there.
Instead of solving Rockhoof's problem, we made him feel even worse.
I'll tell you the real problem here. We haven't given Rockhoof the chance to be who he really is. A pony with a metal shovel and a heart of gold?
That's a fair point. There hasn't been a whole lot of opportunity for him to really express himself. Granted, there are ways to express yourself that don't involve collateral damage, but I figure there'll be ways to work around that.
A hero! What we need to do is find him a job that's as epic as he is. I might know just the thing.
I'm honored to serve in the Hippogriff Navy, General Cecil.
Oh.
I promise I'll prove my worth.
Think nothing of it. I know how hard it is to adapt to a new home. After our many years below the waves,
It's just so weird seeing him dressed up as a sailor.
seemed strange.
Like you didn't fit in, no matter how hard you tried?
As though the world had moved on without us. Never fear, Rockhoof. We shall be as brothers in this bright future above the waves.
Why do the hippogriffs need ships if they can turn into sea ponies?
Maybe they just like cruises? General, the fog's too thick to see our way out of the harbor.
So how's that gonna...
Two swabbies, hold the ship and hold her till the fog passes.
Wait, General. We can navigate the same way my cultic ancestors traveled through the silky mists. We'll look to the stars. There in the northwest sky is the constellation Rockhoof belt. Steer the ship toward that.
You heard the pony crew make full sail.
Those rocks in the background...
Rockhoof did it!
But, I don't understand. The stars have always steered me true.
No, stars can move slowly over time. They must look different now than over 1,000 years ago.
Oh.
It was an honor serving with you, Rockhoof. But it seems our paths lie in different directions.
Dadgummit. Constellations, maybe. Yeah, that's another thing. The world... It ain't just civilization that moves forward, it's the world, too.
Hey, mistakes happen. We'll think of something else for you to do.
Oh, there's no need, lass. I already know what I want to do next.
Really? What?
I heard there's a statue spell that sends creatures into stone sleep. I want you to cast it.
No.
Me.
Not gonna happen, yo. Bro.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Aye.
This has been going on a while.
Aye.
Hey guys, need me to help you decide something?
Yes.
Rockhoof wants me to cast a spell to turn him into a statue. The answer is no.
Well, it should be aye, because I wouldn't even be here to be turned into a statue if Twilight hadn't cast a spell in the first place.
Whoa, I thought you were arguing over ice cream flavors.
The
If only it was that
answer is
simple.
still no. Why would you want to be turned into stone?
Because I'm a relic of a bygone age. I belong in a museum. Safe, reserved, untouched. I don't belong in this time. It's up to you to make that right.
But there has to be a better way.
Twilight, please understand. I want to be remembered as the hero I was, not the disappointment I've become.
But you're not. Rockhoof, wait! Spike, can you teach my class today?
Hey, you're not really gonna turn into stone, are you?
No, she's not
Only
gonna.
because it's temporary. As soon as I think of a new solution, we'll wake Rockhoof up. I know he has more to offer the world as a pony than
Yeah.
a statue.
Did you hear that Rockhoof caught all the bees in the Everfree Forest and gave them to Zecora as a gift?
Wow! Terramar said Rockhoof called down the stars and sunk the whole Hippogriff Navy! He's definitely weird, but you never know what's gonna happen next with him. Professor Rockhoof, best pony!
Hey, class. Welcome to the Theory and Defense of Friendship.
Another sub? Let me start by telling you that we don't get homework and we only do field trips.
This is Spike.
Yeah, nice try. Twilight sent me to tell you she won't be in today because she has to cast a stone sleep spell on Rockhoof.
Like Discord?
You lead in with that, Spike, you dingus?
Rockhoof isn't a bad guy.
Your instructions are...
You didn't even ask a lot. Just, The hell, Spike?
to write an essay on heroism and what it means to you.
No.
Don't worry. It doesn't have to be a long essay.
Maybe like this? Or on three legs? What will give the wee birds fewer places to, decorate?
Professor Rockhoof,
Dragon
said you want to turn into stone. You do not believe it.
I'm afraid it's true, lass.
At least she waited till after class.
But Mommy and me finish Earth's major story for class.
It's sweet of you to try to get me to stay, Yona. But I'm afraid old stories like mine aren't worth anything in this day and age.
Fine. If Pony no want tell Yona's story, then Yona tell Pony's story. From class report. When Yona come to Pony school, Yona not fit in. Pony ways strange. But Yona find friends. Yona meet Professor Rockhoof.
Okay.
Brave and strong as yak. Not afraid. Hero. When Yona grow up, Yona want to be just like Professor Rockhoof.
Well, since you went to the trouble of writing something that nice, I suppose the least I could do is tell you the rest of the story.
Okie doke.
Yona tell whole school Rockhoof is best. Now all want to hear story.
Hey, okay.
I have the spell, but will you please reconsider? Rockhoof?
The Ursa Major tried to grab me by the gullet, but I ducked her claws.
Outside.
So I look at her.
Yes.
She looks at me. And I say, sorry, you won't be having any dinner tonight, lass. Guess you'll just have to grin and bear it. And then
Really?
I tossed her away with my shovel high into the sky. And she's been a constellation up there ever since. Or so I'm told. And that's the end of my story.
One more story! One more story!
No, thank you for listening, but it's time to say goodbye.
Wait, you said there wasn't anything in this time you were good at. What about telling stories?
It was just a tall tale.
One that captured the hearts and imagination of every creature here. Plus, Pony stories super fun! As the Princess of Friendship, I'd like to appoint you as Equestria's official Keeper of Tales.
Can you do that?
I still think these old bones are more suited to a museum display.
Hold on, I gotta see that again. I had to see that again. That's good.
But I still think these old bones are more suited to a museum display.
You are a living record of our history. Your stories can inspire and teach generations to come.
Yeah, there's some stories, some things that happen that you're only going to know because somebody kept an oral record through history. There's things that were never written down anywhere, but were told through each generation by the prior generation. Someone like Rockhoof would be great in this scenario because there's probably a lot of stories he could tell that no one ever bothered to write.
If you're a statue, that's all lost.
But will I ever really belong in your world?
Rockhoof Yona's friend, so Rockhoof belongs.
You know, that reminds me of another story. Once there was a small yak that knew more than a great hero.
Hey, don't forget the dragons in this one.
Aye, there were dragons and ponies and plenty of hippogriffs, plus a changeling and a griffin.
Yeah, we know where this is going. Alright. Okay. Well, it was not bad. That was a decent episode. Pretty solid. Yeah, I don't think we've had that type of episode before that put a focus on fish out of water because of time travel, because of being displaced in time like that. We just have not seen that. We've seen this time travel that happened in the finale of season 5, as well as the one episode with It's About Time. I think it was the episode where Twilight got a warning not to worry, got cut off, and then spent the whole time worrying until she fed into that cycle. But anyways, yeah, this is like the first time we focused on a pony not having grown up in the modern era, like from centuries prior. It was decently done. It wasn't bad by any stretch. I don't know if this is the first time this particular author, Kaida, I think was the name. I don't know if Kaida, I believe, yeah. I don't know if Kaida's written any other episodes before, but like this is the first time I've heard that name in this series, and I think it was well done. I think it was all right. Not a bad episode to get started on. We'll see where this goes. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, always support Hasbro, the creators, and every single person who has worked on this. The voice actors and the voice actresses. They did their jobs pretty good. And the animation crew? I'm surprised I haven't seen that Twilight face yet as a meme. Although I might just not be looking at the right websites. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. If you liked, leave that. Don't ask me why I did that. I have no reason. I just had to collect my thoughts. If you enjoyed it, click that like button. Comment down below your thoughts on this episode, what you would rate it, or things you want me to see in the future. Subscribe if you're new, and tap the bell to get notified anytime I upload a video so you don't miss anything. This has been Lance Corballock 30, signing off.